Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about makeup related items that I can't stop buying that aren't eyeshadow palettes. I do really like eyeshadow palettes and I do have an excess of eyeshadow palettes, but these are non-palette items that I have excess of that I keep purchasing because I like that type of product so much. So if that sounds interesting, that's what we're going to be getting into. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and we're going to jump into the video right now. We'll start off with, this is a judgment-free zone. So you're going to look at some of my baskets of stuff and be like, oh my goodness. So just a forewarning. So the first thing we'll talk about, since I have the box out, are eyelashes. I'm wearing this pair. This is the Eyeliner London, the volume. They're the 3/4. If you're somebody that struggles with lashes, the 3/4 ones are really nice because the band stops about here. But my favorite Eyeliner pair are the natural in the 3/4. This is my open box. Obviously, that's why the lashes are all wonky. But again, they're 3/4. Same kind of lash. These ones are just a little bit more dramatic. But you're like, well, that doesn't look that bad. This is my eyelash basket. This top basket, is a box for like spare ones. Usually I'll keep the lashes in the box. That way I know what style they are until I throw them away. I didn't used to do that, which is why I have this box. But there's glue and eyelash curler, my little eyelash putter on tool, scissors, my lip pencil sharpener. So that's what's in there, but these are all eyelashes. So the naturals are my favorite. There's a new pair. I think there's another one in here. I think I have 2 new pairs of these because they really are my favorite. These ones, they are a little bit thinner of a band, so you do have to be careful, but I've used this pair for a couple months because I don't wear them every single day, but you can take the glue off if you're careful and reuse them. I got this one to try. Eyeliner is a UK brand. You can get them on Amazon. I got this 117. This is a full size pair, but I do really like the 3/4. This is an eyelash holder. This is like epoxy, like acrylic. I don't know why I have this in here because I don't actually use it. I should probably put it in. I swear there's another pair of those Eyeliner ones in here. There should be. I should have. Maybe this box is the second one because I thought I had 3 of them at one point. But you can see there's House of Lash is one of my favorite brands. So I've got a bunch of different styles of these. I get them in subscription boxes too. Yeah, I must just have those 2. So I do wear lashes, but there's a whole heap of them in here. So I said I do get them in subscription boxes, but it's one of those things where it's like, why are you buying? I mean, I ordered another pair of these and then these ones and the 117s recently. So it's like, why are you buying eyelashes? But I do wear them. Like the 3/4 ones are generally the ones that I will wear to work. So I do use them, but I think I have more eyelashes than what the average person needs. But like I said, I do wear them and I will wear them in videos. So I have a lot of eyelashes. The next thing, I'm filming this at my desk, by the way, so I can just pull stuff out. This is my little container. The setting sprays aren't too bad. I used to have more. I've been slowly like working through, but the sponges, if you can see down in here, these are the dirty ones. And then these are all the clean ones. I have probably like 2 weeks worth. My goal years ago was to have a week's worth of sponges because I'm lazy. I like to use a clean sponge when I'm doing foundation every single time, and I don't like having to wash it. So my goal was to have a week's worth, but thanks to subscription boxes, I have about 2 weeks worth. I have purchased some, like I have the Kaleidos ones. And then through Boxy Pop-Up, I think I got another pack of these Luxie ones. So these aren't all the sponges I own. I have a couple of unopened packs in my overflow, like backup container. But one of my friends, one time she's like, why do you have so many sponges? But I do film, and then I do my makeup for work. I don't use a sponge every single time. Generally, if I'm doing a tinted moisturizer or BB cream, I'll use a brush. But I like being able to go a while without having to wash my sponges because I'm lazy. But I won't, generally I won't use a dirty sponge on my face. I'll use the makeup brush several times before I wash it, which I know that doesn't make any sense. There's something with the sponge. I feel like bacteria gets in it more than the brush. I don't know. I know it doesn't make sense because I don't wash my brushes nearly as often as I should, but I like using a clean sponge every time, so... I have an excess, like I said, it's probably, I think I have 16 out. I counted one time when I cleaned them the last time. So I have a little over 2 weeks of full size. And then I have like 4 or 5 of the minis for like concealer and stuff. But this is the item that made me think of this video. These are eyeliners. I have some cream ones in here. I have all the ones from the Beetlejuice collection from Melt. And then I have a couple of the water activated ones that a subscriber Brenda sent me. And then I have all of these pencil liners. Now, if you want to see the full collection, I did do a declutter, and I think I filmed the eyeliner, but I have a few black ones. Like I think this milk one is black, like Pixie, but I'm addicted to like the colored liners for in the waterline. So I've got, you know, every color known man, a couple of different brown ones, like every shade of gold. Like this is an antique gold. It's funny, I ordered some like a container of the eye patches from Pixie, and I needed just a little bit more to get free shipping. So they had their holiday set, which these two came out of, for like $9. It was on sale. So I wanted an actual gold because I have several shades of gold, but not a true gold. So it came with the gold, a black, which I don't mind having an extra black, a bronze, and then there's like an orangey copper color. But that was like the most recent eyeliner purchase. Nobody probably cares. Oh, here it is. Which I thought would be really pretty. It's like a burnt orangey copper color for fall. And then I have like the neon, but there's literally like every color you could think of. I like the Pixie ones. They're really creamy. This one's LA Girl. Theirs are about, you know, $4 a piece. NYX has some good ones. NYX are a little bit pricier. They're like $8 a piece, but they're good. And then I have a few from Appeal. My favorite are the ColourPop ones, and they're about $5 or $6 a piece, but you have to order them. My Ulta doesn't carry much of their stuff in the store, so they're harder for me to get a hold of. So I've started, you know, LA Girl and Pixie and NYX just because they're easier for me to buy. But you can see the basket is full, and the reason I had to do a declutter was the basket was overflowing, and I had an excess of black and I had more brown than I needed. So I did do a declutter, but you know, I like using colored liner in the waterline now. And even the LA Girl ones have really good staying power. Excuse me. My eyes are very runny, so these do stay. And then the next one in this little drawer that is probably another culprit, which I am going to have to declutter. This is my liquid glitters. I have pressed glitters that I also like. And I did have to take a few things out. Like I have some liquid shadows that I used to keep in this basket, and I just don't have room. So I moved them to the back where my pigments are. But I like these like holographic toppers. I have all 4 of those from Berry M, which is another UK brand. Like this Eye Lust from Ciate London. The ones that I think I'm going to declutter are these Sephora ones that I was hoping would be a good dupe for Stila's, and they're not. I recently, like over, I think it was in January, I bought the whole set of the e.l.f. They had it as like a gift set, like a holiday set. It was like $34. So I have every shade, so I think I can let the Sephora ones go. This one in Flirty Birdie is a really, really good dupe for the Stila Kitten, which was my favorite, like Stila glitter. And these are very, very close. Mine like dried up. I had them for a couple of years. Like I could not limp them along anymore. So I had to let go of my original 3 Stilas, and this is partially why I bought this set, because Stila did not come out with. This one is called Disco Queen, and this is another, like Stila has, my original Stila set had a color that was very, very close to this, but they're just as good as the Stila ones. This Disco Queen one isn't as opaque as the Stila one that I had, but they're close. Like they're very, very close, and for the price point, you can't beat it. I do still have 3 Stila ones, but they're not the original 3. Like I said, Kitten was my favorite, and this is almost identical. So yeah, these ones are not as good. I have another glitter bomb from Barry M, and then I really like these Urban Decays, the glitter liners. I have 4. I ordered 2 more during the VIB sale. So again, I'm gonna have to make some room, but a good dupe for the Urban Decay Profusion has some glitter liners. They're not as opaque as the Urban Decay. You have to layer them a little bit, but like I have the red one. There's a blue one that I wouldn't mind getting, but I have a blue elf glitter now, so I probably don't need it. But Profusion ones are good if you're wanting the Urban Decay ones and you don't want to spend $21, because the Urban Decay ones are expensive. But when my other 3 come, or my other 2 that I ordered, I think I'm just going to let these go. One, I need to make room. I did declutter this basket. I don't think I filmed it. There was a couple that I like were just dried up and I needed to throw them away. But you can see like this basket is full, and it's just liquid glitter, because I love glitter. Not so much the loose anymore, but definitely really like the glitter liners and the liquid glitters. They're just really easy to use. So this wasn't a super long video, but there are a few things in my collection where I was like, man, I have like an excess of this stuff, and like there's no reason to, other than the fact that I like that stuff and just like having excess on hand, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I tried to keep this short. Like I said, I wanted to avoid normal like blush, highlight, palettes, like the stuff that people that have excess, like that's normal stuff to have. But a lot of this other stuff, I was like, man, people probably don't have this many eyeliners, and I still buy them. Like those Pixie ones I got a couple weeks ago, I needed the free shipping, but I'm always down to get a colored liner set, especially if there's colors in it that I don't have. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you all in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.